Hi, it's Maddie. Um, I just got back from the Emblem3 concert, House of Blues, Saturday, August 10th, 2013. I didn't know this. Their last date on their tour. I think it ended well. So, I'm going to tell you how I got these tickets. About 2 weeks ago, about 1 week ago, my local radio station was giving out these Emblem3 meet and greet slash private show slash just tickets. So what they did was they played a speedy MP3, which was best song ever, and they sped it up really fast so you wouldn't know what it was easily. But I knew what it was. I love One Direction, so. So I called in as soon as I heard it. It was caller number 2. The first guy thought it was Rihanna. I don't know. We live in the South. It's, and I got a caller number 2, and he's like, "What's Speedy MB3?" And I was like, "That song ever by One Direction." I actually have a video of what happened, so I'll play that here.
And they will be at the House of Blues next Saturday night, and I want to give some tickets away right now. Hello, who's this? Caller number 2.
This is Maddie.
Maddie, where are you calling from?
Well, I'm working at the Pelicans game.
Fun stuff. You been listening to the countdown out there?
I am.
Sweet. Can you tell me the name of that Speedy MP3 I played earlier?
It was Best Song Ever by One Direction.
You are correct. That means you have just scored 2 tickets to go see Emblem3 at the House of Blues next week.
Oh my God, sweetness, man. That's awesome.
On top of that, you're going to actually meet the band before the show.
Excellent. I'm so excited.
And on top of that, I'm going to hook you up with a $20 gift card to Wendy's.
That's also very excellent.
You have hit the jackpot, Maddie. Which station hooked you up?
Mix 97.7.
So we get there around 2:30. Really excited to drink the night away. Maddie just turned 21, so Maddie's going hard today. We go to the bar first because Maddie's got to get a drink in her system. I love third person Maddie. Anyway, so I'll tell you what I get because it's so good. If you love vanilla Coke, definitely try this out. I got Absolute Vanilla and Coke. Love it. I got like 50 of those things today. They're so good. Get it. So they handed out this keychain so for all the meet and greets for 97.7. So this is what it looked like. I thought it was pretty cool. So we're lining up and we're going into the venue, going to House of Blues, Myrtle Beach. And we line up. There's about 20 of us total that won these tickets, and we all got a +1, so altogether it was like 20. So we get in there, and they line up all like it just a line of girls, a straight line all across the front of the stage. That's all it really was, the length of the stage, and then is me and Courtney, my friend, my +1. Behind these girls. Keep in mind, I just turned 21 like 4 days ago, and my friend Courtney's 25. So we were the oldest people there, and we felt like moms. We were moms. It was so special. Really. I mean, who really gets a private concert? It was only 3 songs, but it was really, I mean, they see everybody's faces, it's just super special. Something to treasure for the rest of your life. So I'm definitely going to treasure that one. So they sang Just for One Day, they sang Chloe, and they sang Sunset Boulevard during the private show. Their album came out like last week, so I took it upon myself to buy it so that I knew the lyrics for the concert, because everyone knows when you know the lyrics of, band that you're going to see, it's more fun at the concert when you're singing along and you're having a good old time and you're yelling at the top of your, lungs, your lyrics, yeah. So I knew all the lyrics. And they were looking at me like, hey, she knows all the lyrics. She's got it going on. And I did. And I did. I felt like everyone else didn't know the lyrics. It's whatever. Just know the lyrics. Know the lyrics when you go to a concert because, you know, it just gets you farther. You know what I mean? You have more fun. So I was dancing, having a good time. No, everybody was like standing there like in like awe, which is fine. Like, but like if you're going to a concert, have fun. Like move around a little bit. Like you paid all this money to go. I didn't, but you pay all this money to go and you're just, you know, standing there. Have fun. Like who cares? It's, you know, good time. Anyway, so they're like, you know, looking at me getting down, you know. It's what I do. Maddie. Well, so they came down and we had to like go back up behind and there was like this Emblem3 meet and greet background. And so it was like one behind the other. And keep in mind, me and Cordy are the oldest ones here. Okay. So there's like little girls, well, preteens and little girls and then grown-ups, if you want to consider me a grown-up. And so the little girls in front of us were like 7 years old. Maybe I'm stretching it. They were probably like 5 years old. So they went before us. So it's just funny how it was like 5-year-olds and then 25-year-olds. It's just funny to me. Anyway, so all the girls that were actually in front of us like ran to the back because they wanted to be the last ones, which is fine. Like get as much time as you need. So we get up to this guy he's like telling us to, he's like, the first thing he says, he's like, okay, be cool, say hi, don't be a weirdo. Like we're like, okay, we just want to take this picture and go drink again. Like it was Keaton, Wesley, Drew, and he's like, pick who you're gonna stand next to and go there, take the picture, and then, you know, walk out. Meet and greet. Anyway, so I stood next to Keaton and Wesley, and Courtney stood next to Wesley and Drew. And I was like, you need to stand next to the oldest one so that you don't look like a fucking pedophile. It was funny. Anyway, so like we get over there. I didn't look them in the eyes. I really, really wish I would have looked them in the eyes, okay? Like, be cool. Like, you always think of what you would have done afterwards, and it would have been, like, so much better of a situation. That's what happened here. But anyway, so I get over there, I'm like, hi, how are you? And they're like, Keaton's, like, rubbing my back like a friend, like, hey, let me warm your back up, like, like that. And I'm like, thanks. And then on our way over there, Courtney, like, felt rushed, and usually, like, I'm going to say, at Disneyland, whenever you feel rushed, you know, going on the rides, like, hurry up, get on, and blah, blah. She's like, this is just like Disneyland. And then she gets over to Wesley and Drew, and she's like, except you guys are way better looking. And they, like, apparently they were, like, cracking up. I don't know. But anyway, so they take the picture, and we, like, run off, and we, like, run to the bar. It was a good time. I love to drink. So after the meet and greet, we ran up to the bar and we started drinking. We had lunch, and we were sitting out on the deck at House of Blues, and it was happy hour. And so we were just chilling. We met this cool chick. She gave us her name's Rachel, and she gave us these things. These are for locals. And they give you, like, happy hour prices all day long for drinks. Maddie's a happy girl. We were sitting there drinking. We were having our first drink. And I see this big bodyguard. And Courtney's like, hey, isn't that Keaton or whatever? So I was like, what, where? So I turn around. And Keaton's walking with his friend. right past me, and like there's so many girls around, I don't want to be like super loud. So I was like whisper yelling. I was like, Kaden, Kaden, and he looked up, and I was like, hey, and he was like, hey, fuck you. I don't fucking know. Anyway, we were, I was like on my third absolute vanilla Coke or vanilla Coke, whatever. And the MKTO or whatever, their opener or whatever, one of the members from that was like warming up or whatever. He's the rapper. And he's like warming up. He has like this huge beanie on with these huge headphones, and he's like, ah, with a water bottle, and he's like, ah. And he's like taking a stroll past us, same way Keaton was. So he walks past us, and I was like, hey. And I was like, I know who you are. You have a Vivo video on YouTube, or Vivo, or whatever. I know who you are. And he probably thought that I didn't know who the hell he was, that I was just some weirdo stranger waving at him. I'm vlogging! What are you doing? Come in here! Mom! Come here! What are you doing? Did you hear me talking to myself? Were you concerned? He disappears for like 7 minutes, and he comes back, and then he looks up. He's like looking for me again, like looking for me to wave again. And so I had my drink in my hand, and I was like, cheers, like with a huge smile on my face, like that, like I'm getting wasted. And he was like, he just waved again, and he thought it was funny, so he had a big smile on his face too. So that happened. So we get in the venue, and there's like 5 bars, and we pick one, and I get my typical drink. Maddie's getting schwasty face tonight, and I did, by the way. MKTO like comes on in like 5 minutes, and like as right when we got there, 5 minutes later. So they were like super sick. Like they're so sick. Like they get you hype as hell. Like, hey, Emblem3, let's get you hype. And they totally did. Like I was loving every minute of it. I would totally see them again. They were really good. I was digging it. If you ever get a chance to see them, go see them. So then like 45 minutes later after they finish, Emblem3 decides to come on. Everybody's so excited and super, and like Keaton comes out in like this black ensemble, like black skinny jeans and a black collared long sleeve t-shirt. He's getting down, man. The whole time he was like, grinding the air. It was good. And then Wesley is wearing like purple shirt with like these baggy jeans, looking good. It's fine as hell, looking sexy. And then Drew's looking good too with his like cardigan kind of, and then his baggy pants. He was looking sexy as hell. They all looking real fly. And when I say that Emblem3 is really good live, I know people have seen them on the X Factor. It does not compare with seeing them like in person. They are so good, and they entertain the crowd like a motherfucker. I swear to God, they're so good live. If they ever come to your town, anywhere close to you, go see them. They will entertain your ass off. I was like schwasty face the whole time. I was getting into it. I was like filming. I'll show you some of the clips that I got at the end, but it was so good. They're so good. I would totally pay like good money to see them again. They're good. But yeah, they pretty much sang their like whole album. Super entertaining. They were like getting into each song. They were like feeling that last show. It was their last show in Myrtle Beach, and they killed that shit.
You've only been rise, you get a lot of attention. Probably fed up with that, and I've been trying to convince you that I'm different. But you can still make yourself a person.